Hi, I'm Daniel, and today we're going to share a few tips that will help you shop for a home in a seller's market. When the demand for homes is high but inventory is low, it's known as a seller's market. A seller's market is fast-paced and challenging to navigate without the right expertise. So here are a few tips to give you a competitive edge. Tip number 1, hire an experienced real estate agent. A real estate pro will have the inside scoop of what's hitting the market and when. They will also help you coordinate your home tours, negotiate with sellers, and prepare a competitive offer. Tip number 2, get pre-approved. A seller's market moves very fast. In fact, most sellers will require a mortgage pre-approval before inviting an interested buyer to tour their home. If a home has multiple offers, a seller will always choose a pre-approved buyer. They need to know that the potential buyer has the financial means to support the purchase of their home. Tip number 3, set a budget. If you don't have a budget, it's easy to get caught up in a bidding war and spend more than planned. Set a maximum amount you're willing to spend and stick to it. Tip number 4, understand the bidding process. It's a good idea to get familiar with the bidding process before you submit your first offer. There are strategies that you can use to your advantage. For instance, you can add an escalation clause to your offer. An escalation clause states that you will continue bidding on a home until you reach the max price point that you're willing to pay. Tip number 5, write a letter to the seller. If you really love a home, it helps to write a thoughtful letter to the seller. Most sellers want their home to go to someone who will take pride in it. If you write a letter explaining why you want to live there, it may tilt the scales in your favor. Tip number 6, waive contingencies. You can also plan to waive certain contingencies to move forward. Most purchase contracts are contingent on the outcome of an appraisal or home inspection. If you opt to waive those contingencies, the seller will feel more secure. However, make sure you understand the risk of waiving those best practices before moving forward. Tip number 7, be open to concessions. Find out if there are any particular transaction details that are important to the seller and work those details into your offer. For example, you can offer flexibility on the closing or move-in date or offer to pay closing costs. If you're ready to settle into your dream home, don't let the competitive nature of a seller's market slow you down. Use these tips to put your best foot forward and get the keys to your new home. Our team of experts can help you get pre-approved and recommend an experienced real estate agent. To get started, give us a call or start your application online at ovnfinancial.com/quickstart.